What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me on D's Analysis here. We're going to be looking at Palantir. This thing is insane. What a freaking rip this thing has had. I mean, wow. And we're up at 120.4 in pre-market. This thing is ripping higher. Palantir investors, I know, are cheesing right now. This has been an insane move. Also, at the same time, I'm not surprised because Palantir has done something like that previously, as you can see, before falling down, and then we've just been creeping since halfway through May to now. I think this pullback was a nice reset. Drop out some of the weak hands, get more true Palantir believers in the stock. But this thing fell underneath this trend line, reclaimed it very nicely, looking extremely bullish, pushing towards all-time highs. Probably going to see it relatively soon. Price action always looks a little funny with gaps and stuff like that on Palantir, and a lot of engulfing candles and wicks, but this looks very good, keeping that trend line intact. In terms of the SMAs, we do have the 20 crossing above the 50. That's a very bullish sign on the daily, and let's see if this thing can start hugging the price. As we can see in the bull markets, it likes to do that. It likes to have the 20 hugging price with the 50 underneath it. On the weekly, we have the 20 hugging price. We fell underneath it shortly, and then we got a retest off of it and shot off. And it should continue the bull trend like we've seen previously. It's a matter of how extended it gets from the 20 week. So that's what we're going to be looking at as this thing is rallying up. On the Bollinger Bands, it's towards the outer bands, just pushing up higher, trying to hug the red band on the way up on the daily and on the weekly. Not surprised, of course, it's in mania phase. Actually, the mania phase hasn't even really started. This thing is just getting started because when you take a look at the RSI, we're just getting to overbought territory, and this thing has notoriously pushed up to 80 or even higher. So, and it can stay in overbought territory for an extended period, as you can see that. So let's see how high up this thing can run, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's an extended run. And when you take a look at the weekly, it hasn't even hit overbought territory yet, which is insane. So if we get another run like this thing is just getting started, and it's at all-time highs right now. So this thing can just rally for God knows when, how long. So very bullish looking. We just broke that yellow moving average. That's what we needed to see. Maybe we get a retest and push up higher, but you definitely want to see an uptrend like this, and you want to see this nice green filled in area showing that we have strength to the upside. On the daily MACD, we're looking very good. Looks like we got a double bottom, nice W shape right here, and we're pushing up higher, which we spoke about previously before. And it looks like it's just going to continue rallying. We're seeing an increase in volume. As you can see, we're stair-stepping upward, getting a nice rhythm to the upside. Hopefully the trend continues. And on the weekly, we actually fell underneath the orange line, and we already hooked back above, pushing up higher, and we're starting to see our first green candle on the weekly. Very, very bullish sign. And let's see if we get a continuation like we've seen previously, and see a continuation to the upside in green bullish momentum. And when you take a look here on the retracements, this played out perfectly when you pull from this leg to the top, and the Fibonacci again called the move, the golden zone to the 0.5 to the 618, somewhere in between. It fell in that region, and we got a strong move to the upside because the golden zone is a strong support and resistance level to whichever direction you're pulling for. So this is a bullish pull. It's a bullish support zone to the upside, and that's exactly what we got. So let's see how high this thing can run up to. We'll be looking at the RSI to kind of help guide us to see where things could be pulling back temporarily, but there's probably not much stopping this thing, and it's just getting started. And you have a great CEO, Alex Karp. So this could be a very, very bullish time for the company. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one.